I don't know. I haven't done much filming lately. Just been a little bit lazy, a little bit tired, just trying to recuperate and get back into the swing of things. I've had a busy couple of weeks. Had a lot of charters on my friend's boat that I said the reason I came up here for. And this is my typical day. It's Thursday, May 30th. It's not very late. It's like 7:30 or so right now. And this is what I usually do every morning. I usually wake up usually around 6 o'clock. And the first thing I do, and I'm using my hands-free, neat little camera tripod or phone tripod, which is kind of nice. But this is what I usually do. In the morning I'll get up, I'll take and make my coffee over there, heat it up. I have a little French press I use, and I usually make 2 big cups of coffee like this in the morning. That's how I start the day. And also in the morning I start the day by looking at all my YouTube sailing channels that I subscribe to. And that's how I get started in the morning. And then I decide what I'm going to do the rest of the day. Today, thank goodness, it's a little cloudy out today. The last few days have been god-awful hot. And it's been in the 90s, and the boat here's been close to 100. And you know, I don't use air conditioning here, so I have to have airflow. I got a fan up here that blows down right on me, and then up in the escape hatch, or the forward hatch up there, I have a box fan mounted to put in the hatch, and it sucks air through it. So I mean, it's okay. I don't get hot, but it's definitely not cool in here. And like I say, in the morning I go through, watch all my YouTube channels that I subscribe to, and figure out what I'm going to do. Today, I'll try to get some stuff done. I may which I put off lately because I was trying to get some other stuff done. I have a shade screen that I put over the mast and over the forward part. Probably won't put the forward part on, but I'll probably put the other part on, which really helps a lot. And I'll take and show you when I do that, because it just keeps the sun off. It's pretty big, goes over the mast, the boom I mean, and allows airflow. It's not waterproof, so it does rain in and rain through it, but that's okay. But at least it keeps the shade off, because this hull, when the sun starts beating on it in the afternoon, it just really cooks up in here. But this is how I start my day almost every day. Wake up pretty early, usually as soon as it starts getting light, make my coffee, sit down, watch the YouTube channels, and then proceed either with what I'm going to do or with what I'm not going to do. Lately, it's pretty much, except for the days we go sailing on the charter boat, I do pretty much nothing. I did a really big shopping day the other day. I spent, for me, $50 on food and stuff, and that should last almost two weeks at least. Some stuff I had, like creamers and sugars and coffee, stuff that, lasts for a long time. So that's why it was so expensive for me. But it's supposed to just be the last of the warm days in the 90s, and it should start getting only up in the higher 80s, which will be a lot more pleasant. And I'll try to get a lot more stuff done outside. So lately, the best thing to do is just keep out of the heat and sun, because it's been just very oppressive. Well, let me finish my coffee, and then we'll get up and check some stuff out on top later. Well, obviously I'm not putting my sail covers up. I got hungry, so I'm going to cook me something to eat instead. It's a typical breakfast for me. This is a ham and egg sandwich, fried ham and egg sandwich with some fruit and grapes. I already got everything kind of out because I didn't think you really wanted to see me just get stuff out of the refrigerator. But I got my eggs, my ham. I already buttered on my bread, got me some grapes. take and light my little alcohol stove, warm up my my pan, and like this is, I either have like fried egg, this is a typical breakfast, fried egg sandwich, or I'll take and sometimes have fried hot dog and scrambled eggs for breakfast, or if I really need some other energy, I do have oatmeal that I usually make for me. But this is my typical breakfast. Okay, now the pan's warmed up a little bit, hopefully. I get my egg cooking. Push all my egg yolk around and get it spread out there. And got my sea salt grinder and season it the way I want it, not too much. Wait for this to cook up a little bit. When it gets cooked enough here, I'll flip it around, put the ham in it, flip it around, put the bread on it, and I'll show you how I do that. Okay, that's cooked enough for me to flip it. Hopefully it'll work, otherwise I'll make a mess. Perfect. Get that, let that other side cook. I'll put my ham in up here, let it start to get warmed up. In a little bit I'll flip that over, have the ham get cooked, put some bread on the top, and we'll almost be done. But like I said, this is either this or fried hot dog and scrambled egg breakfast. And this is pretty much typical morning. I usually don't get hungry. It's like 10:30. I don't eat breakfast per se until like 10:30. There we go. That was a good one too. And I guess it's more like a brunch. Because I guess with the coffee and the sugar in my coffee in the morning, I've got plenty of calories to get me going. And I always like to have some kind of fruit, either grapes or bananas. I'm lucky enough to have an orange. And that's pretty much just about it. Get that done. Turn this off. Flick that over. Put me the bread up there. And voila, breakfast. And then I'll come over here to my other station where I do almost everything, which is where my computer is, my notes, everything else. And I think what I'll do today is eat some of this, and then I might actually go ahead and play. See, now it's overcast and a little cloudy and not too warm out today. I might do nothing and play a little video game. I don't know. We'll see. But at least this is how I start most of my days.